So I'm gonna be teaching you guys a very fast way of installing your frontals. Well, what I like to do, just like my quick little something when I'm going out. I'm always late, so I do my makeup and then I just do this. So what you're gonna need, first of all, is a frontal. I hope you have a band in the frontal. If not, you sew the band at the ear tabs, not exactly at the line, but about ½ inch away. So basically, this is the direction in which the band should be pulling the frontal. About ½ inch away from the ear tabs and ½ inch back from the hairline here. This is what it should look like underneath your wig cap. So first thing, you need to gel your edges back. You can either use G2b or wax. So ignore my edges. I inherited them from my father, so please do not comment because it's rude. Seriously guys, I'm vulnerable. Don't look!
Alright guys, so at this point you're going to spray along the right side of your hairline using a generous amount of G2b Freeze Spray. Then you get your blow dryer, put it on the warm setting and blow dry the bit you just sprayed on. As you're blow drying, use a toothbrush, a comb or a brush to comb back the edges. Then you repeat the same process on the left side of your hairline. Make sure that you blow dry your edges until they're completely dry and slicked back just as you see here. At this point, we're going to readjust the wig cap by pulling it to the very front of our hairlines and pushing it back. This is to ensure that there are no stray hairs that could interfere with the melting process. So you want to make sure that the wig cap closely matches the color of your skin. You can either use a brown cap like I have on or a beige cap like this, and putting your foundation along the front of the wig cap and where the parting of your hair will be. Once you've got that done, you're going to put on the wig and adjust it to make sure that everything is aligned the way you want it. Okay, brace yourself for some excitement.
Ooh! Ooh! Right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide.
Alright, so guys, once everything is in place, get some butterfly clips or whatever clips you have available to clip away the hair from your face as you're about to begin the melting process. Okay, so spray along your hairline with G2b Freeze Spray. Once again, use a generous amount. Don't be scared. If you're doing edges, this is the time to part your baby hairs and comb them forward and spray behind the baby hairs. I'm not doing baby hairs, so I don't have to do that part of the process, but this is just in case you are. So spray along the entire hairline and then you're going to use either a scarf, a band, whatever you have available to tie down the unit. Make sure that what you're using is not too thick as you're going to be blow drying the hairline through the scarf. Once again, your blow dryer should be on warm. Sometimes warm even gets too hot, so if it feels too hot on your forehead, just press the cool button briefly and back to warm. As you blow dry, make sure to press along the hairline as it helps give that seamless finish at the end of the install. Now that we're finished with drying the G2b Freeze Spray, take off the scarf downwards to avoid lifting the lace. Then we're going to go in to cut away any stray pieces of lace along the hairline. Make sure to cut in a zigzag pattern, otherwise it's going to look too wiggy. Now we're going to take our mousse. I recommend an alcohol-free and oil-free mousse, but if you don't have that, that's fine. Just be very gentle with its application. I like to put it at the back of my hand so I can apply it in sections. So a generous amount of mousse should be applied, and if you are doing baby hairs, this is the time to now use the mousse to mold your baby hairs. If not, do as I'm doing and apply the mousse around the hairline and comb in the direction you want your edges to lay in. Finally, we're going to tie down the unit for the last time and blow dry along our hairline. This should take about 2 minutes as it did the first time. And remember to keep pressing down along your hairline to mold the lace into your skin. This helps with the final melt. Once that's done, take off the scarf. Remember to pull it down and not upwards, and then style your hair and you're done. If you styled your hair before, you're done. Just comb it out and there you have it. I'm showing you how secure the hair is by just shaking my head. I did give myself a bit of a headache, but it was worth it. As you can see, some of the makeup comes off from the application of the mousse and the glue, so it's at this point where you just touch it up. And for me, my lace is slightly darker than my makeup just because when I moved back to Ghana, I've gotten darker, so I tinted it to my actual skin tone because I don't really wear makeup. But then I felt like if I didn't wear makeup, I'd look crazy with green hair. Not crazy, but I felt like I'd look, you know, just a little bland. So yeah, but even then, still, this thing just melts into your scalp. All you need is for your tint or your makeup shade to match your skin. If you don't have tint available, you can put your makeup on your lace and that should be fine. Alright guys, I hope this helped.
So that's how I installed this lace frontal in under 15 minutes. I hope this is super helpful for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. See you on Sunday. I'll be posting the Q&A then.